Hello everybody. In this episode we are going to make a roof terrace. And because we are using a shipping container, we can build a proper roof terrace. You will not believe what we are going to make. It's going to be, until now it was like really more or less basic work. But this is going to be one of the special points of this container build. So you want to see this. So what we always say, let's go!
I'm coming home.
Hello everyone and welcome. We are Sabine and Marco. And we decided we wanted more freedom, more independence, and to quit our 9-to-5 life. And now we are building our own tiny house on wheels. And we're gonna live in it, full time. We bought a 6-seater Mercedes Benz Atego with twist locks, and we got a 20-feet shipping container, and together this will be ugly. Our expedition truck / tiny hotel on wheels. So, will we succeed? What will happen? You can find out and support us by subscribing and hitting the bell notification button. And that way you can see our update videos when they come out. So, let's go!
Let's go!
I've now been working for a number of days on the roof terrace. It's been mainly preparations. I think I need to explain a few things, because why did I take these massive beams? And why am I doing it like this? I've been thinking, researching and looking and all sorts of things for a couple of weeks now. And the last days it has been very intense, because I needed to find a solution, because I wanted to be suitable for 8 persons. And I wanted to be multifunctional. Additionally, I wanted to be barefoot, so I want to avoid splinters. I also wanted to be safe. As you can imagine, there's going to be people on top. So it needs to hold all those people, but also it needs to contain. So it needs to be some sort of barriers that people don't fall off. It's like 3.5 meters high. And lastly, I wanted to have the wow factor. Like really that you say, whoa, what did he think of? Because what makes this build special is that we are using a container. And the container has the opportunity, it's strong, to put something on top of the roof. Think about having dinner on top of the roof, under like a canopy with very cozy lighting. And then you have like a very magnificent view over the mountains where the sun is setting. That is the wow factor I'm talking about, and that is what I want to achieve on the roof. I was thinking about how to do that. Man. Because the roof is difficult to build on. I thought it would be easy, but it's not. So why is building on the roof so difficult? Yes, the corners of the container are very strong, and even the utmost corners of the container, they are the strongest. They can hold so many kilograms. So that should be fine. But when you are standing in the middle of the roof of the container, you'll see a dip. And so actually it's not meant to hold something, it's just meant to keep the weather out. So you cannot use the roof itself. My idea was to be using the beam, that steel beam that's running from the front to the back, or from the back to the front. And then you need to cross over distance of like 2.5 meters. Now, when you want to cross over a distance of 2.5 meters, then you can do the calculations, and then you would be using roughly half. So if you see it like this, half the size of the beams that I'm having. I want it to be safe, I want it to be secure, I want it to feel secure, so I doubled that size. If you then look at the roof itself, it's not like one plate, it's not like one flat surface, it's not. So the roof plate is welded to the beam that runs from the front to the back. So that means that at that connection point there is a weld. That weld is higher. So if you would just put the wooden beam there, you would have like it resting on top of the weld. And I don't want that. I don't want it to be resting on top of the weld. I want it to be more or less floating free, and I will be using glue for that. And on the side of I will connect it strongly. And there will not be glue, there will be screws. That's the basic idea that we are having for the wooden beams. So there was quite a bit of thought in that, and I did not find anyone else that does it like this. So I hope it helps you, or maybe you think, wow, that really thought out well. If that's the case, please leave your thoughts or your comments. Can you hear that? No building noise. Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. Finally I can film normally, because there are so many building sites around the truck. It's almost undoable. So many of the shots that I wanted to take, I did not take, because there was people making foundations. There was the people is making a big road over there. So it's yeah, it was terrible. But there's not only just building sounds. There's also the sounds of trains passing by. And airplanes going through the sky. So yeah, I hope you understand, but I bet you will, because it's a really difficult filming location. Anyway, enough said for now. Let's get up to the roof. And here we are on the roof, just in time to show you what I did. So this last part is not fully done yet. I have some nice ideas for that, and I will show you later on. Maybe in next video, I'm not sure. But yeah, we are now ready to put the planks on top of the roof. And man, they are big. Look at this. So they are 6 meters long. I could not even put them straight in a container. But now the difficult task is getting them up on the roof. But we are not done yet. So stick around.